Hi everyone, my name is Sandiswa and welcome to Tax Shelter. Today we're going to be tackling tax deductions that makeup artists can deduct for tax purposes, or expenses that they can deduct for tax purposes. Now the reason I'm doing this was requested by someone, by the way, so that is why I'm doing the video. And also there is a lot of freelance there is a lot of freelance makeup artists out there. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are interested in knowing that what can they deduct for their business as a makeup or side hustle as a makeup artist. So I'm going to list those things. This is going to be a pretty short video, but then if you're a makeup artist or you are in that industry and you feel like there are some expenses or deductions that I've left behind, or if you have been incurring some expenses that you're not sure whether or not they're deductible, then please hit me up on the comments and we'll decide together whether or not those are deductible. Because remember, the golden rule when it comes to deductions for a business is that expense must have been used in the production of income. So first and foremost, makeup artists fall into the freelancers umbrella when it comes to tax, unless you are a makeup artist that is employed by a company on a full-time basis and you earn a salary. Then if you are that type of makeup artist, then you don't fall under the freelance umbrella. But most makeup artists that I know are doing this on a freelance basis. Some of them have their own 9-to-5s. Some of them, even though they might not have 9-to-5s, they don't do this full time because obviously they depend on clients. Or if you have then gone and started an actual private company that you are using in order to do your makeup business, then you will not fall under the freelance umbrella. But I'm referring now most of these expenses are expenses for all kind of makeup artists, whether you're a freelance or you work as a private company. But if you earn a salary as a makeup artist from a company, then this does not apply to you. Okay. Now, what are these expenses that you can deduct as a makeup artist or as a freelance makeup artist or as someone who has started a company where they are offering makeup services in their company? One, oh, by the way, I have a book here, guys, to make sure that I get everything right. So if you see me looking down, I'm actually looking at the book. Office expense, e.g. rent. Obviously, if you are doing your makeup from a rented place, then your rental expense for your business is deductible. Let's call them office expenses. Very important. Again, if at your home you have a studio whereby you've dedicated for your makeup business, in other words, a makeup office, then you need to make sure that you apportion the relevant expenses for that home office and deduct. If you want to know home office expenses that are deductible, then check out my own home office video, which I did recently. In fact, I think I have multiple, 1 or 2. Check both of them and I will see if I can put them on this video somewhere. Very important, guys. Home office expenses, it has evolved because of the pandemic. So it's very important to make sure that you are keeping up with what you can deduct, how you can deduct, in order to make sure that your deduction is successful. The next thing that you can deduct is for your makeup business is obviously makeup supplies, your brushes, your makeup, your bag. There's a whole lot of things. Everything that you are using in your business is tax deductible because that is an expense that is used in the production of income. Basically, whatever it is that you use to get the faces that you are giving to the people that you are giving it to, then all of that is deductible, right? The next thing that is tax deductible for your makeup business is traveling expenses. Because we all know, for some of you, that you fly from Joburg to Cape Town to do whoever's makeup, those expenses are tax deductible, guys, because you are traveling because of your business. Therefore, it is important that you get a deduction for all that traveling. Whatever it is you use when you're traveling, it could be because when you're traveling, traveling means there are all other expenses that are associated with traveling, like food, accommodation. When you get to the airport or wherever you're traveling from, if you're flying, then you need a car that's going to drive you around or that's going to Uber you. All those expenses are associated with traveling. They are tax deductible if you're a freelance makeup artist or if you're running a makeup business. Okay, very important. Memberships and licenses. I don't know whether or not there is a license, like a licensing body for makeup artists. I'm not sure if there is. Then please comment down below and let me know. Please excuse my ignorance when it comes to that. It is not my industry. I don't know of any membership bodies and whatnot. But what I do know though is that there are websites, and for instance, I know Mihlali the influencer, shares one of those websites or apps where you can register yourself, and then people go to that website to find you as a makeup artist. I am pretty sure though there is a fee, or it's either there is a fee that she takes, or maybe you pay some membership fees. I don't know how it works. If you are someone that's part of that, then please let me know in the comments down below. But if you are paying some fees in order to be part of that platform, in other words, it's some kind of marketing for your customers to actually be able to find you easier, then that is deductible. It's seen as a membership or a fee that you are paying because of your business. In other words, if you are not makeup artist, then you would not need to be part of that platform, and therefore you would not be paying any fees. So those fees, then, if you're either part of some membership, or if there are fees that you are paying because you're a makeup artist. Sorry guys, my memory card got full. But anyway, so if you are a member, or if you are a part of some memberships, or if you paying some fees associated with being part of a platform because you're a makeup artist, then those fees are deductible. Next is professional development. I'm pretty sure, like in any industry, in fact, in most industries, you need to be constantly developing yourself, be it in terms of courses or be it in terms of trainings. Then all those course expenses or those training expenses, they are tax deductible because you are training yourself in order to make sure you become a better makeup artist, and therefore that is used in the production of income. That is an expense incurred in the production of income, and then it is deductible. So the trainings and the courses that you're doing, sometimes there'll be a master class that is maybe like 1,000 rand by one of the big makeup artists, and you're attending that. That is deductible, guys. Next is marketing costs. Be it you are paying for your website, you are paying for brochures, you are paying for advertising online, Instagram, Facebook, whether you are paying for business cards. All those things are part of a marketing expense. You are doing all those things in order to put your business out there, so all those things are tax deductible. So you need to make sure you keep track of those expenses so that you can deduct them at the end of the tax period. And then the next expense is assistants and contractors. So I've seen in many cases where a makeup artist or a nail technician, they will have an assistant, someone that assists them when they're doing the job. Or maybe a hairdresser, they'll have an assistant that assists them when they're doing the job. So all those expenses that you are paid, an assistant is basically like an employee that you have. Then all those people that you pay to assist you, those expenses are tax deductible. So you need to make sure that you keep track of them, right? And also contractors. Say for instance, as a makeup artist, you have maybe a job to do a wedding, and then you see that there are a lot of people, and therefore you're not going to be able to do everyone within the specified amount of time, and then you go get another makeup artist. In other words, now you're getting a contractor, another makeup artist to help you do the work. In some situations, you'll find that sometimes even if, say for instance, you are booked for 2 occasions on the same day, instead of making sure that you don't do the other booking, you just get a trusted makeup artist to be contracted to that. So they'll pay you and you will pay that makeup artist. So those contractors' fees are tax deductible, guys. Make sure you keep track of them. Very important. Last but not least, you need to make sure that you keep track of your accounting fees. If you're making use of people like myself, I'm a tax professional, then make sure that you keep track of those fees because they are tax deductible, right? If you get someone to assist you when you're submitting your income tax return, then you can deduct that because that was used for submitting for your business, right? So it's very important. That was the last one, guys. If you have any questions or you have any other expenses that you're not sure whether or not they're deductible and you're a makeup artist, or if you have any expenses that you think I might have omitted, then I'd really appreciate them if you can drop them in the comments. Thank you so much for this. Check out my other content and subscribe. Hit the notification button. See you on my next video. Bye.